Funmi, you've booked your ticket. You're going to Paris. Firstly, huge congratulations from everyone at Disability Sport Wales. We're so thrilled, delighted, proud of you. Just try to put into words what it means making your debut on the global stage.
Look, I don't even know where to start. The fact that I'm even talking about this right now, the fact that this isn't even an option for me is crazy. Like only God knows how I've got myself here. Um, yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see like the village, the experience in general. Free trip to Paris and free stuff in general as well. So yeah, I'm well excited to see what happens.
It's been quite a roller coaster over the last couple of years, hasn't it, for you?
For sure, for sure. Um, I started off with basketball when I was around like 11 or 12, was getting quite good at it, wanted to pursue that as a career. Next thing I know, when I was 16, I was having surgery that went wrong, which kind of turned the tables a bit. Um, from there, I didn't really know what to do for my life. Like, I had this disability, I had more surgeries coming, and I didn't had no idea what my future would look like. But God was telling me that it's gonna turn out fine, so I just stuck with it. I just kept calm and carried on, I guess. Until my physio told me I should try parasport, and I was in a stage where I was like, okay, let's since I don't know what my future is gonna look like, let me just try something. Um, and yeah, that's where I started throwing. I've just been training ever since. Next thing you know, within a year and a half of me starting the sport, I'm going to world championships in Paris, finishing fourth and sixth in the world. Then now I'm looking towards Paris, the Paralympics, the Paralympics. Like that's crazy to me. Within like just over 2 years of actually doing the sport, which is it's an honor to be even considered. It's an honor to even be like mentioned. And yeah, I'm excited to actually experience the whole thing.
Try to put into words for me what sport has done for you as an individual.
It's given me hope. It's given me a future. I never really saw myself working a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just never did. And I guess that's everyone, to be fair. Like no one really wants to, but I I just never felt like I would for at least until later on in life. Like um I always enjoyed sport. It's something I was always into as a child. So it's just given me options of what I want to do. Yes, I do have the option now of going to uni. I am going to uni, but that's because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. Because sport has paved the way. Um, and the National Lottery has like given me a way to do what I love, which is sport. And get paid for it. So to have that as a job, have that as a career. So it's given me a lot of opportunities.
So, as we get ever closer to you heading out to Paris, just give us a bit of an overview of how preparations are going in terms of your training. It's all about timing, isn't it?
Mm. So we've upped the training. I've had a bit of a weird season this season. I've had like a lot of back injury. Like well, a lot of I've had one back injury that's lasted, has been off and on for a while now. So we're trying to manage that. We've been trying to manage that, but it did take a toll around like earlier on this year, basically. It impacted my performance a lot. I've only competed like 2, 3 times this season. So yeah, it's been hectic. But we've settled it now. So now the training has ramped up. Going closer to Paris will probably reduce it a little bit, but we're trying to fit a year's worth of training into a few months now. So we're getting there. Yeah.
You're obviously one of the Welsh debutantes, shall we say, making your debut on the global stage. It doesn't get much bigger than this. How proud are you of yourself? We've mentioned it's a really meteoric rise in terms of your throwing career, but how proud is it for you to represent Paralympics GB?
It's I'm very proud of myself, to be fair. I think me as an individual, just what I represent in general, the fact that I am Welsh, the fact that I am black, um, tall, uh, plus size, girl with a woman with a disability. Like I represent a lot of things for a lot of people. Like it does mean a lot to me, and I do hope it means a lot to whoever else I represent when I'm going out there as well.
Without question. What are the expectations then? Or have you got any expectations? I mean, have you spoken to other Welsh Paralympians to get a bit of a feel, a vibe, or are you kind of going out there and just thinking, okay, I'm just going to take it in and see what's what?
I've heard a couple of things from other Paralympians, and it's all exciting stuff. It's usually just about the village and how exciting that is as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I've kind of stayed away from the that kind of social media stuff and getting a sneak peek into the village just so I can go there and be surprised by everything. I'm expecting good things from the village. As for me and my performance, that's something I'm trying not to worry about too much. Like either way, I'm going to my Paralympics after the Paralympics after like 2 years of being in the sport. So I don't want to expect too much from myself. But I do want to I do have the expectation of going and enjoying myself regardless.
Enjoy every single moment. I know you will. And everyone at Disability Sport Wales is so incredibly proud of what you've achieved in a very short period of time. Fly the flag, enjoy every moment. We'll be rooting for you. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.